Hey YouTube, it's Mr. Five Cylinders back. I'm gonna do my out in the open video again. I told you I was gonna be back with some new videos. I've just been waiting on some stuff to come in. So anyway, in the essence of keeping things short, I'll go ahead and start. This one I got maybe just to keeping my car in the back. It's basically a more knockoff, like a 511 or something like that, or 512, I think, what they call them. Be the stainless version of, I think it was the 512 that was stainless version, maybe. This one's called the Billy Bay. I guess hunting, fishing, survival. You can look at it. I liked it because it had the, the high-vis handles, the zombie green color. Be easy to find if you drop it in the dark. It wasn't super sharp when I got it. I've been working on it a little bit. Let me measure, weigh it first here. So in the sheath it weighs 3.6 ounces, so it's pretty light. And without the sheath it's 2.4. It does have the drain hole like a Mora. It says Billy Bay on it, so you can see it. It says Billy Bay on the blade, and it also says stainless steel. I don't know if you can read that. It'll focus. Anyway, I think I got it fairly sharp. Well, maybe not. I might have to work on it some more. Yeah, it's not as sharp as I'd like it. Catch it just right, it ain't bad, but I'm gonna put it back on the stone. It feels fairly sharp. Depends on good. I should be doing better than that. Yeah. Gotta catch it just right. Put it again up here. Depends on where you catch it, I think. No, it's doing more ripping than it is cutting. Anyway, it feels sharper than it's cutting. Maybe I'm not doing it right, or maybe it just needs some more sharpening. But yeah, I think I only paid like $2.99 for this or something like that. Plus shipping. It wasn't very expensive at all. But I'm just gonna put it in the back of the trunk of my car or something, maybe for a backup knife. I'm gonna have to work on it some more then. Second item. See, I got this from Kennesaw, Georgia. This is the box it comes in. Just some Chinese knuckles. See if the model number's on here. It's PK140, I think 8DHBL. It's the blue ones, and they said they're on Kennesaw's website. Type in steel knuckles and probably show up there. These have blue and black, black with blue specks, and it's got the chopper logo, the iron cross on the knuckles, almost like the West Coast design. As you can see, they look pretty good. And I like that this has so much space here because it's like, it gives it, the knuckles stick out further. And they list it as a belt buckle. I don't know if you can see that little hole right there. But it came with a brass screw so that you could use it that way, but I would never use it that way, so I just threw it in the garbage. But they look pretty good. And they feel pretty comfortable. And I've always liked brass knuckles. I think I've got quite a few knuckles. I'll have to do a video with just all my knuckles on them. I've got some real brass ones, and then I've got some that I bought at gun and knife shows. But these ain't bad, and they look good. Of course, I think they're outlawed in my state. I don't know. I guess they are in most states. It's too bad you can't carry them. They'll let you carry a 4-inch pocket knife, but they won't let you, with a 4-inch blade, but they won't let you carry these. I tell you the one's just as deadly. This too I got from Kennesaw. This is another set of knuckles. It's the Biohazard Zombie. You can see it says Zombie there. And this is the package it came in. Made in China, obviously. Take it out of the pack there. This one wasn't very expensive. I think this was like maybe $10.99, $12.99. As you can see, it's like half a zombie skull. I think it looks better on this side. Yeah, it's shinier. The eye is. And you know, I like that show, The Walking Dead. So anything that says zombie on it, I kind of like it. But these are really comfortable too. They got a good feel in the hand. I'm not sure if they're stainless. They feel like stainless though, because they're pretty heavy. I'd have to say that if I had to guess, I'd say they are stainless. But especially, like I said, they were more expensive than those other ones. They're probably, like I said, they were like $13 plus shipping. But yeah, I think they look cool. You can use it as a paperweight or whatever, self-defense. But like I said, you're not going to carry it legally in this state. Cop catches you with these, they'll take them off of you. I don't know if you go to jail or not. I had a pair one time, a cheap pair that I bought at our local army store here. And this was about 20 years ago. I was in the Crystals with a guy I worked with, and I had them in the back of my blue jeans. And he just saw the outline of them. He told me to take them out of my pants. And because he could see them, so there wasn't nothing I could do about it. So, but I didn't pay much for them. But he told me these were outlawed, and he put them in his pocket. And I'm sure they wound up in his drawer or on his dresser. I guarantee you he didn't write that up. He just took them home and kept them. So you got to watch those cops. Some of them are thieves, but anyway, I got one more to show you. This one is called the Red Dragon Trench Knife. And I believe I got this one from Bud K, if I'm not mistaken. And the model number, it's the Dragonfire Trench Knife. And if you look at it, you can tell it's just like the one Carol uses on The Walking Dead, except it's red. And they have the regular one that she uses, just the regular brushed aluminum handle and the stainless blade. Or satin stainless blade, I think. I found this one. I think they got a blue one too, or maybe a gold one. You just have to search Bud K's site. Model number is BK3712. So yeah, it's definitely Bud K. I thought it was a good looking knife. Comes with a decent sheath, nothing special, nylon. Snap closure at least. Pretty generous belt loop though, if you can see that. Let's see, pull it out. It says Dragonfire on the blade. I don't know if I'm holding that close enough. It is a Tonto point. It's pretty comfortable. It does say made in China there, obviously. Most of that stuff from Bud K is a lot of it. It's kind of a hollow ground Tonto though. And this one wasn't very sharp either. I worked on it a little bit, but you know, it's just, I doubt it's going to even cut. If it does, I'll be impressed. No, it's not ready yet either, so. It's probably more dull than that Billy Bay knife is. But it feels like it's got an edge. I mean, it'll cut, you know, some. Piercing is no problem, you know. It's like, I'm pretty sure it'll go through this box then. You know, that's no problem with a Tonto point. You never have a problem with that. But yeah, I just think it's a good looking knife in red. I think they got a blue one of these. it's a blue one. Maybe a gold one too, like I said though, but there's the knuckles close up. It does, the way it's rounded there, it does have a comfortable grip, and it has this kind of I think it's more of a plasticky insert that you could probably use the bottom too to, like a skull strike or something. Don't know if I trust it in, in a combat situation necessarily, but for self-defense, I think it would work just fine. Like I said, it's not bad. Let me weigh this one real quick for you. This one's coming in at 7.2 ounces without the sheath. So it's a little heavier, obviously, with knuckles on it. I'll weigh it with the sheath, just curious. 8.6 width, so it doesn't look too bad. I'm sure you couldn't carry it because it has brass knuckles on it, steel knuckles. But it's fun for the collection. I've always liked knuckle dusters and trench knives, and just really like them. Been collecting them for a long time. I've always wanted an original 1918 World War I trench knife, and I've only known one guy that had one. That was when I was like 10 or 11 or something like that. I had a friend down the street. He had a real one that was his grandfather's, and I couldn't get him to let go of that one for nothing. If you check out these new ones though, most of them, the cheap ones, they're like 20 bucks. They're garbage. They're, cheaply made, poorly constructed. The real ones have a real thick handle, real heavy solid brass. I mean thick, probably like that thick, and rounded just right on the edges, on the corners. I haven't seen any. You won't find them. Even if you found them, they're probably like $1,500 to $2,000. So that's going to be out of my price range. Atlanta Cutlery has a nice one, a nice reproduction in their catalog. It's in a black finish with the blade is black finish too. I don't know what kind of coating they're using on it, but they're charging like $149.95 for theirs. So I wouldn't mind having it, but I think it's going to be out of my price range for now. But maybe eventually I'll get something like that. But most of them come with a metal sheath. Sorry about that, it's my phone going off. Most of them come with the like a metal scabbard. Instead, they need a sheath that has a belt loop, maybe a real heavy duty nylon or Kydex would be best. If somebody could had the foresight to come out with one with a Kydex sheath so that it could actually be used in combat. I think they used Alice clips maybe or something to attach the original one. I'm not sure. Or had a frog or a leather frog. I'm not really sure. So I wasn't around in 1918. But yeah, I just wanted to show you some of my new toys, and I'm waiting on a couple more. So when I get those, I'll be doing another video. And I hope y'all have a great week. And keep collecting and enjoy, buy the things you want to buy. And I'll never try to buy things just because other people buy them. I just buy what I like. I don't really care what other people think about what I buy. I mean, it's no point in it anyway. I mean, you got to live with the stuff you buy. I don't always look for the most expensive stuff, that's for sure. I just like unusual, unique items. And, there's another guy I watch on YouTube, JW's Bullets and Blades. He's like me. He doesn't care what people think of what he buys. He buys what he likes. And I think that's the way you're going to be the happiest if you're going to be a knife, knife collector or knife weapon collector. So, I like weapons of all kinds. It's just not because I like, violent weapons. I'm not a violent person at all. I'm probably one of the most peaceful people you'll ever meet, but I don't know. It was a childhood fascination. I got into collecting knives early. I think my father bought me my first pocket knife when I was, young, like 8 or 9 or something like that, maybe younger than that. I don't remember, but you either have that passion or you don't. For some of us, we do, and like I said, that's why I changed my channel to its name to Blade Obsession, because I obviously have an obsession with knives and weapons, and when budget permits, I'll buy a few here and there, but you can sink a lot of money into this hobby real fast. What kind of knives you buy? If you're out there buying Benchmades and Spydercos and Emersons and custom knives like that, you're going to spend a lot real fast, like thousands and thousands of dollars. It'll add up fast. But anyway, my occupation does not allow me to do that. I wish it did. But anyway, y'all have a great week. Blade Obsession, Mr. Five Cylinders, Stacy, whatever you want to call me, is fine. So anyway, y'all have a great week, and I'll talk to you later.